And here we have one more tweet that's kind of similar to the ideas we've been talking about this episode, but I just find it so fascinating. And a lot of people are coming to the same ideas, which is Alex Rampell. Not sure what company he works for. I guess he was one of the co-founders of Affirm. And he's a general partner at Andreessen Horowitz. So he's definitely valid in the industry. And he says anyone who's written software knows that the last 5% can take 95% of the time. Edge cases, conflicts, weird environments, you name it. And for many areas of work, 95% right is still 100% wrong. I love that sentence. He says AI is a remarkable tool and a huge productivity gain. Laws of physics still apply. And then there's some interesting stuff here. We have from K. Manoj Kumar. He's saying the 95 is also the part that looks done. Stakeholders see a working demo and think it's ready. Engineers know the remaining 5% is error handling. And then we have a nice reply from Martin that essentially says, if you could build the state-of-the-art pen testing suite that fixes everything, AI would help with that. And that's where it's like, you don't even think to do that as if you're working on 5 projects at once. You kind of need to be focused on one project, and then you can invest in these things that add leverage, which is like creating a state-of-the-art pen testing suite for your specific project, and as opposed to creating like an all-around general pen testing suite for every website. Like, it's not possible. You need to be focused on the product you're working on. And there are some replies to this tweet as well that say, like, these percentages mean nothing, 95%, 100%. What does it actually mean? But there is a huge piece of this that experienced engineers understand, which is like, even though a product looks ready from the happy path, it's not ready for production with millions of users. That's just how it is. And you can have these scalable systems. You can have AWS Autoscale, for example, was kind of the go-to back in the day. But it's like, those things still have latency and nuances that you need to understand to make sure that you actually have a sustainable product. And you can't just do 20 projects at once with Claude and OpenClaw, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see where the industry is going, but I'm really bullish on the idea of people focusing on one product, similar to how it was pre-AI, but now taking advantage of the efficiency gains to leverage that into the one product, as opposed to scoping it out and just being stuck on 50 projects that never launch, which people were doing before AI. So don't forget that as well. There's a lot of people that were LARPing on startups before AI as well. And we got to be careful not to become those people in the post-AI age as well. This kind of stuff interests you and you want to talk with some like-minded people, join the Audinato Discord in the description. Thanks.